Hello everyone, I am your Immortal Hellseeker back with another review, and today I am reviewing the Marvel Legends Hasbro pulsecon exclusive Logan movie, Logan and Charles Xavier 2-pack. This was only available for about 2 days or so, I'd say. I got lucky and I was able to grab one, so I decided to do a review on it in case none of you guys got one. Anyway, let's take a look at the packaging, and then we'll take a look at Charles, and then we'll take a look at Logan. So with the packaging here, we see a nice picture of Logan and Charles here, with the Marvel Legends logo with the X-Men logo, Spark Flash on the side. On the side, we have a picture of Logan. On the other side is the same photo from the front, and then on the other side, we have a picture of Charles. And then if you remove the slipcover, inside is the a normal box style for these 20th anniversary X-Men figures. And on the back, you see Charles and Logan. So it's a normal, usual box style, just with a fancier box with the slipcover. All right, let's take a look at Charles. All right, so here's the Charles Xavier figure. I do not own a single Professor X. I don't. Again, I'm not the biggest X-Men collector. However, I love this movie. This is one of my favorite movies ever. And so I'm very glad to have received it, a 2-pack from it. However, I don't own a Charles Xavier figure. And I do want to get that 2-pack with Magneto and him. The 20th anniversary X-Men figures have me very excited, though. I love the movies, so I'm very excited about those. So, yeah, anyway, here's the head sculpt. It's uncanny how much this looks like Patrick Stewart. It's ridiculous. This does not look like a toy. It looks, I mean, that head sculpt is phenomenal. Remove it from the body, from the wheelchair. It's normal suited articulation. It's very similar to Stan Lee and Peter Parker. I'm just going to go grab Peter Parker real quick. And as you can see here, it's a similar body, but it's not the same, if that makes sense. Stan Lee is literally the same figures that Peter Parker, so I don't think I need to get Stan Lee out. Articulation for Charles. He has double jointed elbows, a swivel at the hand, swivel there, arms go about that far. I don't know why you wouldn't have him standing, so it really doesn't matter or anything, but it's nice you can stand him up in case you need it. There's a bit of an ab crunch. You can look up about that far, look down that far. Double jointed knees, of course. And then for accessories, all he comes with is his wheelchair. But technically, I'd consider this part of the figure because really, are you really going to display him without this? I mean, seriously. You have no real reason to display him without the wheelchair. I don't know why you wouldn't display him in it. So, you know. Yeah. Let's take a look at Logan. Here is Logan out of his packaging. For accessories, he comes with several sets of hands. Like the ones that come with him in the box are these open hands without any claws attached to them. He also comes with these clean claws that are very nice and shiny due to their metallic paint. And then he comes with my favorite accessory out of this whole box set, the bloody claws. I absolutely love those on the figure. I think they look great. They're such a great inclusion to this set, and since it's a convention exclusive, they're allowed to do it. He comes with 2 head sculpts. This is a yelling head sculpt. I just really like it just because the blood splatter on it, and it really looks like a R-rated movie. And then here is the other head sculpt, which I think looks really good, but at the same time, it doesn't look perfect. Like, it looks like it's about 80, 75, again, maybe 80% there, but it doesn't look like it's all there, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't look like they fully got his likeness. but it looks really good. It's a really good looking head sculpt. For articulation with Logan, he's got one of those really bad neck joints, so you can barely look up, and barely look down. He does have double jointed elbows. I believe this is a new suited body. Yeah, double jointed knees. The feet are improved from the usual suited body, which is nice. I'm actually wondering if the suited body's ever going to get used, because it looks very specifically tailored to Logan. So that's the thing I'm wondering, if they're actually going to make this work on other characters, because it really does look like Logan. So I'm curious about that. All right, let's do some comparisons. And here is Logan and Charles next to the comic Old Man Logan, and your average suited body figure being Tony Stark. Before anyone asks me, give me a second. You can pop this head on. You can put him in the wheelchair on a suited body if you want to. It looks a little weird because he's got the stubble and he looks a lot older, of course, but if you want to do it for whatever reason, go ahead. Works fine. You can use this as your Professor X. In fact, with a, I'm not going to say much about it, but I think I might end up needing that anyway, so that specific look. So yeah, you can, in fact, do that. If you, for whatever reason, want to. This is very unprofessional, I know. All right, next for some more comparisons. Here is Logan and Charles next to Luke Cage and my only other Fox X-Men figure that I own so far, Cable. For a Star Wars comparison, here they are next to a Stormtrooper and a Mandalorian. For your random figure comparison, McFarlane comparison, here they are next to Deku. Ask me if you want to review, let me know. I'll do it. And Batman. And to compare them with my last two reviews, here they are next to Carnage and Venom. Yeah, he can't fit in the screen. He's fucking big. I'm surprised, like, there's something up with this review where a lot of the frames won't show up in screen. I don't know what's going on, but whatever. And last, but certainly not least, here they are next to Snake Eyes and Retro Spider-Man. Yeah, I think the third member to this little group, I know I said I was going to add Mando, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm pretty sure this guy's going to be the third member of this little group here, and he finally, I think he shipped. I don't know. He either shipped or is about to ship. So that's probably going to be my next review unless I find something I'm looking for. Also, I need to buy Morbius. I haven't picked him up yet. Yeah, so there's a certain figure coming in the mail. Who I've been teasing for a long-ass time. He's probably that'll probably be my next review because I'm probably going to get him this week. So keep that in mind. So yeah, overall, what do I think of this 2-pack? I think it's really good. I'm glad we got Logan figures finally. This is a movie that I really enjoy, and I think a lot of people really like. But I just thought the chances of us getting figures from it were incredibly slim. Then we got Deadpool figures announced, so I'm like, are we going to end up getting Logan stuff when, like, I found out about them? And then, needless to say, they weren't revealed, which kind of had me a little upset, because I was like, oh, well, we got all the other Fox X-Men stuff, we got Deadpool stuff, but we didn't get Logan stuff, so I was like, well, I guess R-rated characters aren't exactly out of the blue, and, well, we did get Logan figures, which is really cool. Unfortunately, they were con exclusives, and these are the only two characters we got. I'm kind of surprised it's a Logan and Charles 2-pack when I would have thought it would have been Logan and Laura, but I guess they just didn't want to make a Laura figure for whatever reason. I don't know. But I think that would have probably been what I would have wanted. Would have been Logan and Laura. Or even a 3-pack. I really don't know. I'm surprised that we actually got Charles. I'm very surprised that Charles from this movie got made. Logan, not so much. But still, this Logan figure is so awesome. It's ridiculous. I've had so much fun posing it. It's such a great figure. The Charles, the head sculpt is just incredible. I think it's better than the mainstream mainline release, I think, of it. That looks so great, if you ask me. So yeah, for the $50 you paid for it, it's incredible. It's definitely worth the value for sure. The Logan alone, it's worth the $50 easily. It's a great 2-pack. If I had some minor gripes with it, like I said before, I would have liked to have seen a Laura figure, or X-23, whatever you want to call her. I would have liked to have seen a figure of her. I get why, I guess. I guess they didn't want to make a kid. I don't know. I guess because I guess that they just don't have the supplies to do so. So I understand that. I still wish we would have gotten her. And I thought she was more likely than Charles, but we got a Charles instead. Which again is fine. I have no real issue with that. But that's my biggest gripe, I think. And also, I think I would have liked blood on the Logan figure. I think blood on the clothes would have been nice, or something like that. But again, I get it. When you have the clean claws, it might not look good. If you have blood on the claws, it looks fine. So yeah, after that, I don't have many issues with this. I think the Charles figure is perfect for what it is. For what the figure is, which is just an old Charles Xavier. I think it works. I think it's a good figure. You know, I mean, it's not exactly a version of the character I would have wanted, by any means. It's not like, oh my god, I need that old man Charles Xavier figure. But for what it is, it's really cool. And also, I love the wheelchair. I don't own a wheelchair for action figures, so that's going to be fun to use. And stop motions and stuff. So yeah, if you can get it for a reasonable price, I definitely recommend picking it up. It's definitely a good buy. Specifically for the Logan, I think this Logan is the star of the 2-pack, if you ask me, which I think most people will agree. I highly recommend it. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and goodbye.